Hi there, it's Andrew. I'm here at Avada Sustainable Acres. I just want to show you a little bit about what we're doing today. And I'm drenched in sweat. We got some rain today, and the worst time to do anything, even in a hoop house especially, is right after a rain when the sun comes out. I think the humidity is about at 100%, and it's probably feels about 100 degrees in there. Um, but anyways, despite that, I'm transplanting the last of the beets in here. And I'm watering them, have the drip irrigation running as I'm transplanting just to help get them established quickly. But I just want to show you a little bit about what's in our hoop house right now, our plans for the small hoop house going into the winter. So here we have if you want to get a little closer, I don't know if you can see or not. We got beets there on that last row that probably about 3 weeks, hopefully, those would be ready for harvest, 3 weeks to a month. Then this year we have our Swiss chard, which we've been picking this all year. And that'll actually, I'll probably take that out in about a month and I'll put spinach in. So I plan to fill this with spinach in the wintertime. So this spinach will come in after this Swiss chard. And then the beets, when those are done, I'll put spinach in there too. And all that will be transplanted from flats like this. Do 72 cell flats. And I'll start the spinach in there too, and that just helps get a little bit quicker start on the spinach going into the winter. Because if I waited to direct seed it, then I'd lose about 2 weeks as far as when to harvest. So here, this is going to be our last planting of beets, and that at the top there is kale. That's probably about 2.5 feet tall. We've been picking it all year, so we just keep picking it as it grows, and it turns into pretty much a tropical tree up there. And here, let's go to the side. I can show you a little bit better. We have flea beetles galore here, and it makes it almost impossible to grow like radishes and turnips in the summertime, because if you're harvesting something like cabbage or something, where you're not harvesting the leaves, it's fine because the flea beetles tend to go after the leaves. But for radishes and turnips, they don't only eat the leaves, they'll like eat the root too. So you'll harvest a radish and there'll be all these little holes in the root. And so actually, our netting is actually, the mesh isn't quite fine enough so the flea beetles can still get through it. So I actually doubled it up to see if that would help with flea beetles. So if you get here closer, you can see here there's actually a flea beetle, right? Oh, he hopped off. But all these little holes, that's from flea beetles. Now, there's still some flea beetles in here. There's some beetles that have gotten in here. However, it looks pretty good. If I would not have any covers, these would probably be about demolished by now. So I'm hoping to at least get a crop of radishes out, probably by the end of September. And yeah, for me that'd be a success because it's pretty hard to get them going this time of year. So this row too, when these come out in probably at the end of September, there's going to be, let's see, probably kale in this bed. So there'll be spinach in the other 3 beds for the winter, and then this is going to be kale, which I have the top half is already to kale. I just transplanted them about a week ago. So hopefully those will get established before the winter, and then we can pick that throughout the winter. So I just wanted to show you a little bit about one of our hoop houses today and what we're doing to get it ready for winter, which we're not really, I guess none of the crops are in there yet, but kind of our plans after these crops, what we're going to grow in there. And so all that will be, usually we transplant everything in the ground for winter around the end of September is a good time, because spinach can grow through the winter, but it doesn't grow very fast. So we try to give it a month or 2 of nice growing time before the day length gets really short to where it stops growing. So that way our spinach is about at maturity, so we can just keep harvesting it through the winter. So thanks for watching. If you like our videos, like it. If you want to subscribe, so you see our videos pop up more often, subscribe. And thanks for watching. Eat well, live well.